All right, let's just jump right in. This one's for you, all you high achievers out there. You know, the ones who seem to be winning at everything except, well, feeling good about any of it.
I mean, seriously, think about it. You could literally hit every single goal you've ever set. We're talking the dream job, the perfect body, 1 million followers, the whole 9 yards. And you'd still go to bed with that nagging feeling that you're somehow falling behind. How is that even possible?
So what if the problem isn't that you're not successful enough? What if the problem is the lens you're looking at your success through? That's what we're going to get into today. We're going to figure out exactly why those wins feel so hollow and really get to the bottom of what's going on inside that head of yours.
This, my friends, is called the achievement trap. And yeah, it's a trap. It's this absolutely frustrating paradox where the more you accomplish, somehow the less satisfied you feel. It feels like a cruel joke, right? But believe me, it's a very real psychological pattern.
So, let me give you a fair warning right now. We're about to get into some pretty uncomfortable truths today. This isn't going to be a gentle pat on the back. Nope, this is about exposing the faulty wiring in your brain so you can finally start fixing it.
Okay, so reason number 1 you feel this way, you're playing a game you literally cannot win. Why? Because every single time you get near the finish line, you move it, you push it further away. You're essentially designing an unwinnable game for yourself.
We all know the voice that's telling us to move it, right? It's that toxic coach living in your brain. You hit some massive goal, and for maybe a split second, you feel amazing. And then that voice chimes in. All right, great job. Now what's next? Don't get comfortable. It just never, ever lets you sit back and enjoy the win.
And this just kicks off a totally vicious cycle. Look, you pray for a win, right? Let's say it's making your first $1,000. Then you actually do it. You achieve it. And what happens next? Instantly, the new expectation is $5,000. So that $1,000, it feels like nothing. You're right back at zero, feeling like you've made no progress at all. It is a hamster wheel, and you're the one building it.
But listen, it's not just your internal coach that's sabotaging you. Oh no, this trap is also being built from the outside in. You're constantly, maybe without even realizing it, measuring your own life with someone else's ruler.
Come on, we've all done this. You're sitting there, maybe in your pajamas, chips on your desk, just scrolling through social media. And what do you see? Trophies, yachts, perfect families, someone else's perfectly curated highlight reel. This is a silent confidence assassin. It is absolutely deadly because you're comparing your messy, behind-the-scenes reality to their public victory lap. It's a totally rigged game.
And this all leads to the core danger here, which is you start to believe your value, your worth, is tied to what you do, what you produce. But your worth is inherent. You just have it. Remember this, you're a human being, not a human doing. I mean, even the highest performance machines on the planet need maintenance breaks. So why on earth do you feel so guilty for needing one too?
Okay, I need you to listen really carefully here. We've talked about the moving goalposts. We've talked about the comparison traps. But here's the thing, those are just symptoms. The real disease, the actual root cause of all this emptiness, it goes much, much deeper.
Look, you can optimize your schedule all you want. You can double your output, you can hustle harder than anyone on the planet, and I promise you, it will not make a single bit of difference to how you feel on the inside. Why? Because this was never, ever about productivity.
It's an identity issue. That is the crucial point. The reason you never feel like you're enough is because deep down, you just don't believe you are enough. It's a fundamental problem with how you see yourself.
And I really want you to let this one sink in. No achievement will ever fix a belief problem. You could build a mountain of success, reach the absolute pinnacle of your field, and you will still feel empty at the top if your core belief is that you're unworthy. You cannot fill an internal hole with external wins. It just doesn't work.
So, how do we fix this? What do we do? Well, we have to stop trying to achieve our way out of the problem. That's not the answer. We have to start rewiring the core belief itself. It's finally time to get a new prescription for that lens you're looking through.
Okay, so here's your action plan. And these aren't just some fluffy, feel-good ideas. These are practical exercises to literally retrain your brain. First, acknowledge your past wins. Actually write down 3 wins you once prayed for. Second, track your comparisons. For just 7 days, every time you compare yourself, ask, did that make me better or did it just make me bitter? Third, separate your identity from your results. You need to tell yourself, I'm valuable even when I'm still building. Next, celebrate every win, big or small. You've got to train your brain to enjoy having, not just chasing. And finally, redefine what enough means. Every single night, write down, today I was enough because...
So ultimately, it comes down to this. This endless chase, it's a choice. You can keep sprinting towards a finish line that you're just going to keep moving. Or you can decide, right now, to start arriving. To acknowledge where you are, to celebrate it, and to finally feel the satisfaction that you've already earned. The choice is yours. What's it going to be?